Hey y'all, it's Michael from the editing future, whichever way it is. I have so many videos going on at the same time and I'm editing and clipping like everything together to make sure it's cohesive. I realized that I did not make an intro to this video. This video will start off with me reading of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I'll talk about it in the next clip. So that's what this video will start off as. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be cooking in the next clip, so I'll see you then. Hello there. Okay, so while I cook this food for my aunt, I thought I would talk to y'all about the book that I just currently finished listening to today, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, a novel by Taylor Jenkins Reid, narrated by Alma Cuervo and Julia Whalen. Tell me how you like in this format, because I enjoy it. It's basically me talking to y'all while I do other stuff because it's just so convenient. The downside of it, as I'm editing these videos, is that I do tend to go more of a ramble, and literally it's just my thoughts randomly spilling out because of it's not like a set format, so it's literally just I'm cooking hot dogs in case you're wondering. It's just like my thoughts. So let me talk about this book. So first off, this book is incredibly hype everywhere, like everywhere. At one point, everybody and their mama was reading this book. I'm gonna let you know now, I am not on that hype train. I actually don't think it deserves the hype, and to be honest with you, I really don't see why. I just got this fork in my... So this is... Okay, so there's so much to unpack here. I would give this 2.5. I would round it up to 3 stars on Goodreads because they don't give you half stars. So yeah, I'm literally in the middle about this. There are things that I did enjoy, and there are things that I wouldn't say like is inspiring. So this story is about Monique, who basically works at this very popular magazine. It's like basically Vogue, and she gets recruited. She gets chosen to write a story piece on Evelyn Hugo, who was this huge movie star, golden era Hollywood, blonde bombshell, basically like a Marilyn Monroe type of character. And so she basically gets the right to like do an interview with her, and this basically the story is about Evelyn Hugo's history of her life, basically her biography, her autobiography, and her 7 husbands, and it goes from there. Now, first off, let me talk about the writing style. Now, granted, yes, of course, I always have to do this caveat, but just in case, even though I was listening to it on audiobooks, I do see like the words written out, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really not giving anything like writing wise for me. Like it's just fine. Like the writing style is it's straight to the point, nothing really flowery, nothing just for me, like nothing really wowish about it. It's just fine. The writing style is just fine. This is hard to talk about because it might give some things away, but the revelation, there's something happening at the end. The revelation that we discover, I really did enjoy it because it does tie in with one of the central themes of the story, which is that, well, see, if I tell you what one of the central things about it is, well, it's kind of easy to figure it out. But so I did like that. One thing I did also like was about how bisexuality is like straight up to the forefront of this story. I was like, oh, okay, that's really interesting, and I think I find that really interesting with my fork is because again, it is very important without giving too much away. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't give too much away, but I did really enjoy that. Other than that, you know what I think my main issue with this now, and I think this is because of the format that it was in. Since this is very like autobiography, here's my life story type of thing. It is a story, like from a storytelling perspective, it's giving me more telling than showing. And that's what I think really hindered me from complete enjoyment of the whole novel in general. Hello there. Hi buddy, what you doing? Okay, so it is a different day. Long story short, the hot dogs finished, and then I just forgot the rest to film the rest. So let's talk about it. Okay, go and play. Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Oh look, your toy, your toy, your toy. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted. Oh my god. In regards to it being about something like telling instead of showing, though, about this is that I wish there were more like the words were more luscious, if that makes any sense, in regards to like stories like these. Is that if you are gonna set the period like not in current times, I kind of wish it had more luscious writing to take me there, to make me believe that this is like, you know, the 1920s, the like, give me the Hollywood era feeling, tell me more about like just the environment, the food, the dress in general. I just wish it had that more of a storytelling perspective, because I think it would have brought something special to the story. A lot of the writing, since I told y'all it was like very telling, it doesn't have this like, it's not subtle at all. Okay, and it's just so straight to the point that it's one of those things where the writing is just literally telling the reader. I'm just watching Bullet over here. It's telling the reader literally what to think and what to feel, if that makes any sense. And I personally don't enjoy that type of writing, because it doesn't give like nuance at all to the storytelling, and there's no nuance here. I'm gonna say something. I think it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be controversial now, but go ahead and unsubscribe. It don't really matter at this point. But I think people say that the representation here is really good. I think that is a caveat with each reader. Now, I don't know what Miss Reed's background is. It was giving me very check by the number diversity. That's what it was giving me. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. But other than that, yeah, I personally don't think it's worth the hype. To me, it's just, I think it is just an okay novel. An okay novel. This is crooked. Hey y'all, it's Michael. So today I thought I would do a little bit different. I am gonna do my skincare, but I thought I would do my morning skincare. Now it's gonna be different from the night routine, because the morning one tends to be a little bit more simpler. Routine changes depending on like how much time I have. And today, since I have all the time in the world in the morning, it's raining right now in case you hear it, I am going to do the full morning routine. Well, I talked to y'all about the two audiobooks that one that I finished, the other one I'm currently listening to. As you just saw, I got out the shower, okay? And first thing that I do is I'm gonna put oil in my hair. This year I found that I just really look at my hair. It's still a little bit damp. Is that I just love like oil. It's so great. So the one that I'm using is this one by Melanin. It's the multi-use pure oil blend. Y'all, this thing is amazing. First off, it smells so good. Okay, it smells so good. It just, you don't even need this much, but we're gonna be a little rich today. It really does something. It really does something to my hair that I just really really like. It makes it had this really nice texture. Yeah, it smells so good. It smells delicious. The next thing is obviously to apply lotion, and I'm going to be using this Aveeno. It's very simple, point blank period, like nothing special. But I'm gonna add a little bit of a pizzazz. Hold on, wait a minute now. I'm gonna add a little bit of pizzazz because, you know, as I just mentioned, I love oil, and I found this at Ulta the other day, and it is so good. It is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Oil Mist Oat Milk. It smells so good. It has this very vanilla-y, oaty, warm scent to it, and it just, now I don't do this all the time, like I mentioned, because this takes a while. Basically, I just spray this on my hand and then I just rub it on my body. Look how oily. Look at my body. It's glistening. This is so nice. So I brushed my teeth and flossed. So yeah, let's get started. Yay! Okay, so first off, obviously we gotta pull up back the hair. First off, what is this going on? I don't know. I'm using a bunny one this time. So the first thing is I am going to cleanse. Now, you don't have to technically cleanse in the morning because in theory, your face is clean from the night before, so like a splash of water and whatnot. But I just like to because I just like to. I tend to use a light cleanser just because I don't really need to like get it clean the most, but I still want to clean, you know, because I still have some oil and stuff. I'm going to be using this one from Crave. It is the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. This is excellent. It is a top tier product. All right. Oh my God. I'm so into y'all. This is what I am so into the cleansing that we're not even talking about the book. Hold up, y'all. Let me pull it up on screen. The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune, narrated by Daniel Henning. First off, let me talk about the narration of this. Daniel Henning is excellent. Okay. Oh my gosh, what an incredible, great narration. He was acting like the rent was due yesterday and he had to pay it off because oh my God, all the voices that he does and the inflections and the way he delivers the lines are so good. It's a full-on production and I really liked it. First off, I don't know what category this is because I thought it was middle grade, but there's some topics on here that I was like, and some jokes. I was like, is that middle grade appropriate? I don't know. So I think it's like between middle grade and YA. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. In the end, though, y'all, I really enjoyed it. Hold on, let me wash my face. I use this toner. I just recently bought this because I just love COSRX. This is the Propolis Synergy Toner. It's just really nice. Okay, it's really nice. So this story is about Linus, who is a social worker, actually. He works for the government, and he handles the department of like magical folks who are in an orphanage. And so like he's a social worker, he checks up on them. The characterizations of Linus in general, actually all the characterizations of all the characters is so good. Like I just enjoyed all of them, especially all the kids. Like that was the most fantastic part. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. It's a serum. It is a discoloration correcting serum from Good Molecules. This actually works. I've been using this for roughly about a month now, and because I'm almost through it actually. I'm about halfway point. And the one thing that I'm battling right now is like maskne. So this is something that I mentioned, like, since I have all the time in the world, I'm going to take my time with my skincare and, like, go through the whole thing. But if I were to go to work and have to wear masks, like, the whole time, my skincare in the morning drastically reduces, and I do use more hydrating and moisturizing stuff because I have to keep this, like, intact because this is for me, it's very easy to break out, as you can tell. And I do have some spots from like those pimples. So like right here, I used to battle it really badly. And again, I can see it in my big ass screen TV. But with this, I noticed it like actually diminishing. So this is really nice. And you don't need that much. The downside of this though is, I'm not gonna lie, it leaves this very sticky feel to it. There is another brand that I want to try and see how that one works out, but it's more expensive than this. This one's like only $12, but it does leave a stickiness. These magical kids, they have different abilities, or like they're like different creatures and whatnot. The next thing I'm going to do is use this. It's technically an essence, but I use it kind of like a serum-ish, in this advanced snail 96 mucin power essence from COSRX. This is incredible. This is like holy grail. It's top notch. It's amazing, incredible. Everything you read about it is amazing. Now, Linus is like living this like very monotonous life. He's like does the same thing every day. He follows the rules. So he gets assigned to a special orphanage all the way out in this island, the Cerulean Sea. And he doesn't know why. So he just does it because that's what the government told him to do. So he goes to this orphanage, and come to find out, it's not what it turns out to be, because these are like the special kids, okay? Like these are the kids, like they're very special. And it goes from there. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna use, I don't use this every morning. I just don't, just because it makes your skin look very glassy. And this is the Pitch and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. This is basically a like a peptide almost. It really makes you look like you have shiny skin. I love this stuff. I don't use it all the time because again at work. But yeah, this will make you glow, baby. Glow. I'm going back and forth, y'all. So the book, first off, it is so funny. Like, it's so funny and charming. I just love it. All the kids, it's one of those, it gives me very Lemony Snicket vibe on how, like, very snarky it is. And then also, the writing is so sharp to the point where, like, all the kids have different personalities. And it is just so funny. Like, it's just a really funny, charming book. This is one of those books where it is incredibly charming now. The next thing I'm going to use is vitamin C because I like to use vitamin C in the morning. And the one that I chose, the one that I'm currently using right now is this one from Dear Claire's. It is their, what they call this? Freshly juiced vitamin drop. The weird thing is though, y'all, this makes your skin, like, it makes it like kind of warm. It's really weird. But I really like it. This is really nice. Again, you're gonna see like my skin is gonna start to glow. Don't forget your neck. This video is all over the place. I'm gonna use an eye cream. You don't need an eye cream. I just want to use an eye cream. It is the Good Molecule ones. I was just trying this out. It's their Yerba Mate. This feels really nice, actually. It's one of those feel-good stories. I just really enjoyed it. When I was listening to it, it made me laugh. It was really funny. And you know what also that I really enjoyed about this is that thematic-wise, it covers a lot, actually. Next, I'm gonna use a moisturizer. I'm gonna try, I need to go buy me some moisturizer, actually. I have the last bits of this. This is Beauty of Joe Sun, their Dynasty Cream. I think this is their new packaging because their old packaging, y'all, oh my God, beautiful. It looked like you were a king or queen or royalty. It made you look royalish. Oh. Thematic-wise, the story covers a lot, which was a real surprise to me because I didn't expect it to actually be that like insightful. To me, I felt like it really didn't like bash it over the head. It felt like very organic and it just felt really like just part of the story. And it does have one of those things where it's like found family, and I love that type of trope, okay? I am a sucker for those. The last thing I'm gonna use before I dip away from here, look at my skin already. Now, is it cloudy? Yes, but I always use sunscreen. Now, I am one of those people, I change my sunscreen because I just want to. I have a sunscreen depending on the mood that I'm in, okay? That's how crucial it is, okay? I'm gonna show you the 3 of them that I'm using right now. So my everyday lotion that I use is this Neutrogena one, SPF 50, this one. This is my everyday one. I just use this like on a regular. So this is it. Now if I'm feeling bougie and I'm feeling like I want to glow, I'm going to use this La Roche-Posay one, SPF 60, this one right here. This one is really nice. It has the nicest texture. Like it feels like a cream. It's beautiful. I'm feeling like I want to be a little bit more matte, like wise and like on a cloudy day or something like that. I would use this Supergoop one. I really like this one. This is their matte screen. It's almost like a primer almost. But today I'm gonna glow, so I'm gonna use this. And plus I'm running out, so I gotta buy a new one. So yeah, the story overall, I really enjoyed it. I would recommend this. The things that it cover, like with the like LGBT issues, LGBTQ issues, even like about like body and like loving yourself. I really like. I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a real nice thought. I really liked it, and it was just a good, warm story. I really enjoyed it. All right, so the current audiobook I'm listening to right now is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, narrated by Cindy Kay. Now, I have to finish this soon, so we meet at the book club tomorrow, okay? We meet at the book club tomorrow, so I gotta finish it soon. Hold on, did I put it off? This is such a nice texture. I really like this. It's expensive though, but I really like it. So it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and I can definitely see that. This is if you know anything about Romeo and Juliet, this is basically it. But this takes place in Shanghai. And so actually, Juliet is actually, she's from Shanghai, and she's Chinese. And so Roma, that's his name. He's actually Russian. And so that's really interesting. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just put on some lip balm. This is from Jack Black. I really like this one. And I can see all the references and like the Montagues and whatnot, like all the Shakespeare and whatnot. Now this has a twist, okay, y'all. This has SPF, so that's why I use it, and it smells good. And then I put cologne on, chain, and all that. Okay, we're not gonna watch that. Okay. This, how can I say this? This has a spin to it. What am I doing? This has a spin to it that is really different. I don't exactly know what's going on. There's something with monsters. Do I like it? I think so. I think this is I would have to keep going because I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it yet. It says right here I'm 32% in, so I should be finished by the time the book club, by the time we meet. But it's so different. I don't know what to feel about it yet. The narration on the audiobook is really nice. But yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, let me know if you read any of these two books or listened to them like I did. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me go get dressed and whatnot. Until then, I'll see you guys till next time. Bye. Look, it just feels so nice.